New decks all around. We got
wow.
Borja Alvarez on Omnitell against Gilverto Silva on Moon Stompy, also known as Dragon Stompy, one of my favorite decks of all time.
This is real exciting.
How is this going to work out? These guys are going to go hard on each other, right? There's not a lot of interaction going on there.
Yeah, is it like mono blue versus mono red?
If it's actual mono blue Omnitell, who knows? Borja might actually be playing Dick Through Time. It's just like he's got a special like license. It's like yeah, you can still play Dick Through Time these days. Oh, so when they go turn 1 city, as we talked about yesterday, it's either going to be completely broken or all in on something. I like turn 1 Fable quite a lot. There was a time when you did this, you would get spell pierced all the time. Remember when Mercus played like 4 copies of spell pierce?
Yeah.
Yeah, not happening anymore. Does anybody still play spell pierce anymore? I can't think of a single deck that plays spell pierce.
Yeah, maybe Seek and Show. But can't think of many decks.
So Gilberto, despite the city, that's actually a pretty good start because yeah, your city is gonna cut off your like mid-game mana supply. But on the other hand, you get the Goblin Shaman, which is going to help you a lot with your mana. Also, the looting effect is also going to smoothen out your mana even more. I see a ring in Gilberto's hand, which he can probably already cast next turn. On the other side, of course, Omnitell. I'm trying to think, is there anything cute that Gilberto can sometimes put in for a show and tell that changes something? Not really, right?
Yeah.
The chat is on 0.
Yeah.
A Trinisphere, but they don't really play that all that much anymore. Like, if you put in a Trinisphere, that's a big deal, right?
Yeah, it does definitely stop the chain for a turn or two, maybe.
Yeah. It depends, right? Sometimes they got just like Trinisphere, you're like, okay, I still have 3 mana, I'm cool. It's like, thank you very much. Oh, okay, getting aggressive here, Goblin Rebel Master. You can get in for 3 damage on this turn. Also, don't forget, the Goblin Shaman actually also counts for the pump on the Goblin Rebel Master. It's another Goblin.
Oh, yeah, nice, yeah. It's kind of easy to miss.
Not when you play on Magic Online.
We get a little bit of a...
How does Gilberto still have so many cards? He used 2 Oh, because he didn't play a second land. Okay, that makes sense. Did you notice, by the way, Gilberto did not use the loot on Fable of the Mirror Breaker?
Dude, like, that's usually kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
When you don't discard anything from your hand. Like, okay, so...
Mono good cards.
Yeah.
But of course, this could be all for naught if Borja just goes like, you know what, I have this show and tell thingy here. Yeah, okay, that's not scary. Okay, you're going to get a basic land here. I guess. Guess you can. Isn't like Bosicho, you can also get like a land with a basic land type? Yeah. But in this deck, we're just going to get a basic land, most likely. Oh no, but you don't use your city for that. City should stay in play, right? You didn't play a land. Yeah. You just put it into play. Oh, Mercadian Masks. No, wait, is this no, this is Onslaught, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, it's beautiful either way, but city should be in play. Hey, come on, get that city back in here. Well, this is pre-recorded, so we're gonna move on. Mistakes do happen, and hopefully it's not gonna decide the game. Turns back to Borja, who end of turn Bosichut. And it's gonna go, oh, I hate it when they have 4 mana.
Is it show and tell time?
Yeah, it might be.
I think I spotted an Emrakul in his hand too. So there is the card show and tell.
Like when you have Rebel Masters, like if you put another Rebel Master here, wait, there's no way Borja is still at 20, by the way. He lost like 1, 2, 3 life thus far, I believe. So he should be like at 17, now 15 because of the Ancient Tomb. And the fetch land, so he should be at 14. So let's say he's at 14. If you put in a second Rebel Master, it's not going to be good enough. But if you put in a second Rebel Master and cast one afterwards, then we're getting pretty close. Also to the point where we can just like sack a bunch of tokens and survive the Emrakul swing. But I don't see a second Rebel Master on hand. And certainly not a third one.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Slightly better end on the left side of the board. By the way, do you know how you actually properly resolve show and tell in paper? I might have told you. In paper. How do you resolve show and tell in paper properly, actually?
Or do you like write down on a piece of paper?
Yes. because you might not put in anything.
Uh-huh.
And when you put down a card, your opponent already has that information that you put down a card. And I've been in multiple situations where it actually matters whether you know whether the opponent's going to put down a card or not.
Okay.
Like with including like Oblivion Ring and like Duplicant and stuff. I've seen show and tell players go like show and tell, put in nothing, show and tell, put in nothing, show and tell, finally put in something. And the opponent always had to like call the bluff. And on the third thing, they put in the Duplicant, and the show and tell player put in the creature, and then they connect it.
Okay.
And it's such a hard call to such a hard bluff to call. Yeah. So, we got the Bombardiers, Broadside Bombardiers. Now that's a card that could actually end the game in a... Dude, I'm actually not sure whether the Emrakul is going to do it.
So...
That's so much damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's the proper term, like a lot of damage.
Yeah. You can shoot 5 damage also to the player to face, you know, by sacking the Fable.
Yeah. Can you tell me why the Rebel Master's not attacking?
Oh yeah, that's...
You're not gonna block the Emrakul with it.
No.
Rebel Master should be attacking. I mean, the other creatures have to attack. They are goblins, and Rebel Master forces all the goblins to attack. That's interesting. Is this already enough? Even if you block the Broadside Bombardiers, there's no way. Oh, he's down to 11. Okay, so now 2, 4, 6. Yeah, and plus 5, that's 11. You just said it, right? That's already enough.
I think that's exacties.
That's actually insane if that actually works. Yeah, 5. And then sacrifice one of my 3 drops. Take 5. And then Borja plays like a green life gain spell. Just like that. Wait, we're passing? No way. This is so interesting to me. Down to 5.
Yeah, not sure what happened. Maybe we missed something on this, but I'm sure like when Broadside Bombardier attacks, they can throw the Fable or the Rebel Master or really anything.
Anything that costs like 3, right? The Fable, Rebel Master, even the Broadside. Can Broadside Bombardier sacrifice itself? I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter.
Don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, Gilberto can still win by just taking the Emrakul hit to the chin and then sacrificing like a lot of stuff and then winning on the crackback, but that's like an unnecessary risk, right? That's actually interesting. We might have missed something here, but I don't think we did. I don't see anything that would have changed that. Borja's like, you know what? I'm gonna take it.
He's gonna slow. Yeah, he's gonna slow roll. And like,
I mean, the way he can still win is Omniscience, right?
Yeah, the Emrakul might not be enough here.
Yeah, as it is, the Emrakul is not
Gilverto
enough.
has a lot of permanents in play. He can easily sacrifice 6 of them and still have lethal for next turn.
Maybe it's just like, you know what, Borja, gonna give you a chance.
Okay.
This is too easy for me. Emrakul, I wanna take the hit. I wanna take the hit and live. I wanna become a legend. Okay, yeah, let's just get rid of my lands. And some of those treasures. Yeah, and Fable can go. You just need to make sure you can deal 5 damage next turn. I think you'd rather sacrifice a land than the treasure, because the treasure is an artifact, and that can be sacrificed to the Broadside Bombardier.
Oh, good point.
So... And it's not like you're going to use that land twice for the rest of the game anyway, right? You get exactly 1 more use out of it. Of course, the the Goblin Shaman is also going to make an artifact that we can sacrifice, but we can really sacrifice anything. It really doesn't matter at this point. You just turn, like you are forced to win the game now because those creatures have to attack.
Like even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
This is funny.
This is like in Vintage when you were like under Mindslaver lock. Which, like, in Vintage was a thing, was like a deck called Control Slaver.
Yeah.
So some people played Juggernaut. And you know, Juggernaut says it has to attack every single turn. So when you had like a Juggernaut and your opponent had you in the Mindslaver lock, they literally had to still kill themselves.
That's funny.
Okay, so taking it down, even against this world, as it seems. And Borja starting off game 2 on a scry. No Ponder or something, just scrying away another land. Sitting on that Force of Will. And let's see where this is going to go. Okay, we got a Magus of the Moon in Gilberto's hand. You know, Magus of the Moon.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
You see my facial expression,
yeah,
right?
No, totally. Maybe you can get them off guard.
I think the entire idea is that you disable soul lands, so you slow them down a little bit, but I don't think that's very good on the draw, as we see here.
Oh wow, yeah.
He's like, surprise!
Do you have a Power Blast for this? Doesn't look like it.
I think you just put in the ring and hope. Honestly, you can put in the ring, and then if they cast something in response, you draw a card and you hope it's Pyroblast, so you try to fight the Omniscience.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, then they have Forcible and you lose, but it's Omniscience to
Oh,
Omniscience,
how about
classic.
how about a second one?
Wait, nothing? Ooh. I mean, Borja literally needs to rip. He could have cast anything that would have won the game. I mean, he probably has a lot of, like, even just cantrips that are going to be really, really good. But right now, Gilberto is Goblin, Rebel Master, Goblin. Yeah, that must eat the Forcible for sure. Yeah. Here we go. And since this one is not summoning sick, you can actually attack for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on the first turn. Do it. 4 damage down to 14.
That's really rare. Like hitting for 4 almost never comes up for Rebel Master. It's usually like, you attack with the 1 goblin and then the next turn Rebel Master attacks for is at 4/2, I believe.
And just passing back.
This is a fast clock, and
Oh, that's a Spell Pierce, by the way. We talked about it earlier. Turns out Omnitell is playing Spell Pierce. But yeah, now we attack for 2 more, so it should be like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So down to 8. Oh no, next turn we are going to attack for exactly 8. So Borja has 1 more turn to rip something relevant. I mean, whatever we do here, we're probably going to cast a... Actually, honestly, I would rather cast a creature. Oh yeah, dude. Now...
Is there a Magus of the Moon?
Yeah, Magus of the Moon here is actually good, right? Actually, no, it's not good anymore because you have Omnitell. Because you have Omniscience, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the lands don't matter. Come on, any cantrip, Cunning Wish would be GG's.
It's a land. It's a basic forest. That's not gonna do it for you. You pass back, and now your best bet is that Gilberto somehow misses his Goblin trigger.
Yeah, but as you said, like everyone has to attack. He's again forced against his will to take this one down.
It's like, now I want to delay it a little bit. Broadside Bombardiers. Oh my god, that card is right. That's so good, so good. Gilberto's like, show and tell. I like it when my opponent plays that card. I can win quicker.
Yeah. Like, it's
GG, Gilberto Silva.
It's possible that maybe that show and tell actually helped Gilberto more.
You think it's possible? Okay. Yeah, Gilberto 4-0. He needs... Dude, this is so brutal. He still needs 3 more wins to draw into the top 8.
Hey, yeah.
It's like 4-0. Yesterday, 4-0 would have guaranteed you top 8 in the Spanish Legacy Nationals. But now, this is 220 players. 50 more players. I still can't, like, it's about... How many big tournaments do you know that grow in a single year by 50%? By 30%, sorry.
Not many.
That's quite something. So, seriously, it's been the second time for us that we're here. We've been to basically all the big European tournaments. And I remember 2 years ago when the organizers, like good friends of us, they were like, you should see what you do here if you think this is good.
Absolutely.
Because I was at a tournament that I thought was pretty good. It is. But they were like, you got to come to Spain. You got to check us out here. And we're like, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah, totally.
Now we're here for the second time. So thank you so much, Naron. Thank you so much, Impact Returns. And, of course, Ultimate Guard, making all of this possible, along with the... I stopped counting them. I'm going to say like 30 volunteers or something. So we're going to go to break now. This time it's going to be like a 10-minute break. We're going to prepare the next round. We're going to have the main feature match as well as the backup feature match for the 5th round out of 9. So stay tuned. Give us a follow here and see you very soon on Impact Returns.
See you in a bit.